morning, Quadcopter 101, and what I got for you today is a review of another Wi-Fi FPV flyer. Now, in this case here, this velvet case that you get with it, this is the GoolRC T32. Let me hold it up for you to show it to you. The GoolRC T32, as you can see here, is a folding quadcopter, and it folds up nicely. However, its propellers are set up pretty high here, so I would have liked to have seen it a little bit closer to the fuselage, but they put it up high, I guess, for stability reasons. But it folds up nicely. The way it unfolds, you simply unclick the arms like so, and you can close them up the same way. Reclick it. There's a little stop that right there, that little piece of plastic goes back to hold it and lock it in place. So you move it until you hear that click, and it's ready to go. Now, the T32 includes a 720p camera. This is a 720p recorder. However, it has an SD card on the slot, but this SD card is inoperative. That is for the pure camera version, if they do have a pure camera version to come out in the future. This is the Wi-Fi FPV version. Now, it does actually transmit 720p HD video to your phone, to be recorded on your phone, directly to your phone, so you can quickly and easily upload it to Facebook or YouTube or whatever you like. So that's a neat feature. I've seen that before. It actually does work in other quadcopters, the ones that I have flown that have transmitted 720p to a phone. There is some lag though, and I'm going to expect that there will be lag with this particular quadcopter too. Let's go over a closer look at the quadcopter. Here's its on-off button. I mentioned how you can swivel this open and shut. Make sure that when you swivel it back shut, that these back ones go in first. They go into this detents here, so that you can close it up all the way easily. So again, it easily unfolds and easily folds, just that you got to fold the back ones in first. Now, the battery inside here is an 850 milliamp hour 3.7 volt battery with white Losi connectors. That should give it a good flight time, but since this is an 850, you could probably put Syma X5C batteries in there too, as those are more widely available. And since it holds an 850, it will easily hold Syma X5C 500 milliamp or 650, even 700 milliamp hour batteries. Those are all widely available and cheap, so you should be good to go for spare batteries. Now let's go over the transmitter. This is the transmitter for it, very basic. It has a holder for your phone on top here. These ones that clamp down, I wish that they would come up with another way, because it always clamps down on the on-off switch on my phone, so I always have to put my phone off to the side on these type of phone holders for FPV quadcopters. Let's go over the buttons here. This is your rate button. This is your flip button. This is your unlock. This is a altitude hold quadcopter, and you can tell by centered pitch or centered throttle. But to start up the motors, you hit unlock, and then you have automatic takeoff and landing, which is this button here, and emergency stop, which is this button here. And you have left and right yaw trim, and pitch trim, and roll trim, and headless mode, one key return, which is this button here. Long press for headless mode, I believe. We'll find out here shortly. Okay, those are the buttons here. Notice that there is no video recording button. This would normally be your photo and video button, but since this is a Wi-Fi FPV flyer, you have to do the recording via your phone. So that's it. Let's go for flight. Okay, this is the GoolRC app. I am recording the screen, so you should be able to see the GoolRC app. I have it connected to Wi-Fi on the quadcopter, and also connected to the transmitter here. We should have control. I'm hitting connect so that we can see the video, and also I'm starting the record button on the video, so we'll have recorded video to my phone. Okay, to take off, we unlock the blades like so, and that puts them into idle, and then we hit the automatic takeoff button like so, and now before we go any further, let me bring it down to the pad, put it on the pad. Emergency stop. One thing I want to do is, let's start those motors again, unlocking the blades, and then turning off the transmitter. 1001, 1002, so we don't have to worry about flyaways. Always check that, folks. So we still have connection, stopping the video, and starting the video one more time, and unlocking the blades, and automatic takeoff, and increasing the rates because I have a slight wind today. So let's send it upwind. And first off, the first thing I want to do is demonstrate its camera. Going up a little bit more, then rotating. Showing the area. So that's its camera, folks. I hope it's coming out nicely. I'm going to pitch it forward a bit here. Bring it back overhead. The wind seems to be coming from that direction there. Going upwind and then rotating more. Our mountains still are covered with haze from fires. Okay, that's a lot of wind there, so let's come back down. So it is a foldable quadcopter. My FPV signal looks good. I'm looking at the screen right now. And bringing it back down, going upwind there, and then rotating. And the wind brings it back. Going back upwind a bit. Right there, and then rotating. And this is the wind bringing it back, folks. Bit of a breezy day. I can see myself in the FPV right there. So let's bring it in close so you can see it. This is it up close. The GoolRC. And I noticed a little bit of lag there. I'm going to stop the recording real quick. Start it again. Start it again. There we go. Let's go and see how this thing performs as a flyer. Now, is there a flip button? Yeah, there is. Okay, it flips. Let's go upwind and then come downwind and do a flip. See how that works out. So it has a little bit of acrobatic ability. How about funnels? So-so in funnels. So hopefully that camera is working. That is the main point of the main feature of this quadcopter, is its camera. Let's go back up one more time to show you that. Upwind, going high and upwind. Still got signal. Trying to point at the lights. I hear crows, ravens. I love to chase ravens. If they come over here, we'll chase them. But rotating from up on high, showing our school, our new school and our old school, the tennis courts, local soccer team practicing, the rest of the park, yeah, Home Depot, and the hazy mountains with wildfire smoke all over them. A lot of haze today, a lot of humidity too. Okay, I'm getting pretty darn good range for the Wi-Fi. Let's come back down now and set it up right about there. Now this comes with landing gear too. I did not put on the landing gear, folks, and the reason being it looked rather unstable. It seemed to be more stable without the landing gear. You know, you just landed on its belly, so that's why I didn't put the landing gear on this thing. Hey, like my shirt today, folks? Make sure you get a shot of my shirt. So, okay, one good thing about this camera, it does not have a zoomed-in lens. Okay, so actually you could probably fly FPV with that, and I'm going to try that. Let's see if I can fly FPV between the trees. How bad is the lag? Okay, there's those trees over there, getting closer. Oh. Had some frozen frame there. As with the usual Wi-Fi FPV flyers, they are difficult to fly because you get some lag. There was some lag there. I'll try it one more time to go between those trees. Let's stop that video, start it again. And let's go between the trees. Slow and gentle. Lower, lower. I'm flying FPV. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ain't gonna happen. It is wobbly. Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I? Yes! There we go. I did it. And coming back via FPV. Where am I? There I am. Pitching forward. So yeah, you can, I guess, fly at FPV. All right, overhead. There we go. So yeah, this is a nice FPV flyer. I'd like to see this video. I'm sure it is choppy as heck. With each time I get a little bit of that lag there, or frozen frame, that gets transmitted to the recorded video. But all in all, it is working well. I wonder what the flight time is. That's a big battery, that 850 milliamp hour battery. They put it in a big battery, I guess, with the intent of, let's see how far I can go. Right about there, actually. So, range seems to be about 50-60 meters. So, that's to be expected. It's a Wi-Fi FPV flyer. You don't have super range, and the reason being that the Wi-Fi is operating on the same frequency as the controller here. So, for the remainder of the flight, let's keep it close and show you it flying up close. See if we can do some more flips. Yes, you can. How about left flip, right flip, forward flip. Does flips well. And flies reasonably well. And my dog's barking at the kids, and a dog too. Going upwind one more time. And plopping it there. And one more rotate of the area. Again, the range is about 50 meters there. I keep getting these little catches there where it's not actually controlling the quadcopter. But again, we don't really need to worry about flyaway, as it will shut down. And let's come back down. So, reasonably good flyer, actually. And I am going to stop that video and start it again. And oh, never mind. That's its flight time, folks. That's the end of it. Stopping that video. So, that's the flight time you get with this. So, all in all, it's not a bad little quadcopter for the GoolRC T32. Hopefully the video looks good. We'll find out here in post-production. Hopefully it's low in jello. And if it's low in jello, then I won't get all those jello comments. And so, hope you enjoyed this flight. It's Quadcopter 101. Again, this is the GoolRC. Let me get a nice little thumbnail. GoolRC T32 from GoolRC. Signing out.